Now, this is how a good week looks like on a Bolt app. And today I'm going to show you some of the things that you need to know about earnings, weekly earnings. This is a 1 week earning that I'm going to show you. And to be fast, I'm going to talk specifically from 9th to 15th. That is a Valentine's week, and that was a very good week. Now, from the look of things, I completed 85 rides out of 143. Some of them were cancelled, as you can see. Hours online were that the highest online hours was 13 hours on Monday, and the whole week I went 69 hours. And remember, I worked 6 days. That means roughly 10 to 12 hours, I think so. So let's go back to earnings. How much did I earn that week? Now we are going to earnings, and on earnings we are going to check on that week, and I'm going to show you how a week earning looks like. Now on this one, this is the week 9th to 15th. That is 7 days, and in that week I worked for a total of 47,000. This is on Bolt app. A total of 47,720. Now let me give you that earning breakdown and how it works. So here we have in-app payments. These are some of the payments that were made through the app. Yeah, maybe you have worked for an already paid job like card trips and in-app payments. Now, cash payments were 41,220, in-app payments 1,800, and toll. Toll now comes to like toll are like maybe you visited the airport, the malls. These are parking charges mostly. These are parking charges that you pay at the airport. Like last week, I went to the airport several times, more than 10 times, because there was a day I even went 3 to 4 times. So toll are parking fees that you pay, mostly charged from the client, then you will be the one to pay them direct to the airport parking whatever, the company managing parkings. So the passenger cash promotions, out of that 47,700, the promotions were 3,840, as you can see. And deductions here, this is where you have commission, Bolt commission, what you paid Bolt, and what was taken from you by the government as taxes. And now out of that, Bolt deductions were 9,784, and Bolt commission is 8,434. And taxes now takes 1,349 out of 9,784. So 9,784 is a total of commission and taxes, as you can see there. Now, out of all deduction, Bolt commission, taxes, toll, everything, now we have our earnings, our 7 days earning. What we earned in 7 days, which is a total of 37,935, which is, let's say, around 38,000. That's what we are remaining with after paying Bolt and the taxes. Now, on this one, you have to check some few things. For you to earn this amount, you must have fueled that car. So fuel, roughly, it is 2,000 daily, not less, but might be more, sometimes up to 3,000. But I'm going to calculate to make it easy. This is just a random number. It is no sure bet that you will spend 2,000 on fuel on this amount. Sometimes you spend even more, 3,000. Now, I'm going to deduct 14,000 out of this money to go for fuel. I've just calculated with 2,000 exactly, but I'm very sure that's a small amount. Now, deducting, if you deduct 14,000 from 37,900, you are going to have, let's say, you are going to have around 24,000 remaining. Out of that 24,000 remaining, now you will go back to now what we call car maintenance, labor, and everything you have worked for. Now you have a clean 24,000 remaining. Let's say you are driving someone's car. You are working with a partner. If you are working with a partner on this money, you have 24,000 remaining after fueling the car, everything. Now, if you have that money, the owner of the car, most cars are paid at around 1,500 daily. So 1,500 daily, we are going to deduct 6 days, which is around 10. Let's give it 10, but it's around 9,000. But we are going to give it 10 for the easiest, for it to be easy to calculate. So if it is 10,000 deducted to pay the car owner, or even if it is your car, you have to save something for the car. And if you are servicing a loan, you will save something. You will send something to your lenders. So 10,000 is gone to the vehicle, and now we are remaining with 14,000. Now let me show you how 14,000 works. If you are driving someone's car, you will have your clean 14,000 without any doubt, without any problem. You will have 14,000 in cash as a driver. But if you are driving your own car or you are servicing alone, what will matter is that the problems with the car. If the car is okay, you will take home 14. If the car has some issues, if you have any issue with the car, whether it's 14,000 or even 10,000 or 2,000, that's what will be deducted from what you have earned, and that's what will determine what you will earn after working. So if you have a bigger problem with the car, a bigger mechanical issue, you will earn less. If you have a small issue, you will earn in total. That's why most drivers prefer new cars. A new car will not give you a lot of mechanical issues. And if you don't have mechanical issues, that means you will earn more. So at that point, if you have a major mechanical problems, you will take nothing home after working hard, but you will be saving for the car. Now, that week, I worked for 69 hours, 36 minutes. 69 hours for the 7 days in a week, because I always take an off on Tuesday, but I work like a half day on Tuesday sometimes. So that week I worked for 69 hours. 69 hours, that means around 13 hours, because I'm not counting one day because I didn't work the whole day. The highest hours that I worked on that week was 13 hours, 15 minutes. That's the highest that I worked. And also, I canceled some of the rides, because sometimes if you feel like you are not ready to complete a ride, you have to cancel the ride. So, like our best day, the day that we completed a lot of rides was on Sunday. And that does not mean I completed 17. There were a total of 42. I cancelled about more than half, but I completed 17. Completing 17 does not mean that they were all good rides. Some of them were maybe short distance, time wasting and all that, but that doesn't matter. What matters here is your earnings. So our earnings, as you have seen, we have a 14,000. 14,000 depends on what you have spent on the car. If it is your own car, this is why most drivers are running away from partner's car, running for partner's car, and they are more disciplined after failing to maintain their own cars. Because if you had your own car, 14,000 will go. Also remember, from December, this was one of my best weeks, because I've never had the best week since December, since Christmas. So this was one of the best weeks because it was a Valentine's week. As you can see, it was a Valentine's week, 9th to 15th. In fact, the weekend was full of lovers, and they were traveling a lot. lovers were traveling a lot. So as a driver, you have to understand this. And also, I've told you it depends on what you have spent on the car. That's when you will have something remaining for you. If you spent everything on the car, and that's why old cars are not welcomed here, and no driver want an old car. With an old car, you will spend everything and remain with nothing. But the best thing is that you will save something for the vehicle. Please, this is why I've always told drivers, always have what we call a budget, to know what to replace, what you should replace. Have your budget so that you know that even if it is 47,000, sometimes you will go home with nothing. You have to know your target. How far have you gone? Sometimes you will be bragging, but you have nothing if you calculate everything and remove all the expenses. And this is how it works. So please subscribe to our channel. If you feel this channel is very important to you, please subscribe, give us a like, leave us a comment, and tell us what you think we should talk about. Thank you.